Welcome again. And today I want to talk about how to use the power of your mind to really get what you want. Because I can only assume that that's what we all want. So, real quick, my name is Lisa Winfield. I'm a high performance results coach and help women to perform at their best, achieve their goals, and feel fulfilled as well in the process. Whoops. Okay. So 95% our thoughts are habitual and they're actually based on the past because we keep repeating them. So as a result, we keep creating the same life again and again because we're repeating most of our thoughts. And as a result, we act the same way. And so we keep creating the same life. And that can become a problem if we actually want to make changes, if we actually want to, reach our goals. And if we use our thoughts from the past, we can't really create a different life in the future. I hope that makes sense. So I wanted to share with you 3 simple strategies for how to create the life that you want and get what you want by using the power of your mind and driving your mind in the way that you actually want. So if you want any personalized support on that, any coaching, you can book that with me, a free strategy session in my bio or in the post. So let's get to it. So number 1, really exciting, is about really stop focusing on what you fear, because then you're going to drive exactly there. So imagine you keep thinking about that presentation, how you're going to perhaps start stuttering, or in the presentation you won't be successful, and you keep thinking about that. Well, that will likely happen because you keep successfully rehearsing it in your mind right now. And I think that that's something that most of us do. I work with a lot of women. We tend to overthink things and keep thinking about it. And so I'm going to actually talk about that in strategy number 2. So instead, we want to think about what we want. So we drive, like when we drive towards that. And it's so simple. So it's the same effort, right? So instead of thinking about what you fear, you want to keep thinking about what you want. And for that, we're going to use strategy number 2, create a powerful vision, like really visualize, do mental rehearsal every day of what you really want. And I don't just mean sit down for a nice little meditation in the morning. I'm saying all day long, like think about the things you want constantly in your mind. And when you catch yourself thinking about something you don't want, snap out of it and keep, channeling to the thing you actually want, because you're producing it in your mind and it's the same effort. So the important thing that a lot of people forget about this is that they need to add the feeling, how they want to feel. Because if they feel, let's say I'm imagining to be rich and have a beautiful house, but I actually feel anxious because I don't really believe it, the body is going to remember those feelings. It's going to not really, it's going to see, oh, it's not congruent. It's probably not like good for us. So it's not going to happen. So we want to produce the feelings. Like, don't just think about your dream house. Think about how you imagine, feel how you want to feel now. And then that feeling will drive you towards that. So have you ever have you ever experienced that when you were thinking about a dream and you were so excited about it that you couldn't stop thinking about it? You did it, you worked on it day and night, and then it happened. That is exactly what I'm talking about here. So having the feeling now that you really want, and it's going to pull you towards it. So that's number 2. And if you want any support with that, feel free to schedule a session with me. I'm going to go over all the goals. We're going to go deep into vision and creating that for you. So schedule it in the link or in the bio as well. So strategy number 3, I love this one, self-talk. Because self-talk is what we do already, right? Have you ever noticed you're talking to yourself? If not, so now here you know. We all talk to ourselves and we say often very, disempowering things like, oh, why did I do that? I'm so stupid. Things like that are not good for us because the subconscious mind is always listening. So instead, you want to ask yourself powerful questions to really change your thoughts. So for example, how would my best self handle this? Now, this happened yesterday. How would my best self handle this? And by asking a question, you're redirecting your mind. And that's as simple as it is. Just asking yourself better questions, you get better answers. So really monitor your mind, stand guard at your mind, and do that all day long. It's not something that's going to come like that. It's a habit change, and all habit changes are hard. So as you know, knowledge is not power. It's about implementing it. And this is exactly where coaching comes in. So as a coach, I help my clients to really implement those habits and do them every day, because there's a compounding effect, right? With the good and also with the bad things. So we want to really help to implement those thoughts, those strategies, and happy to do that with you. Just schedule a free session with me, full hour, and we can talk about all these things, your challenges, your goals, and you can schedule it right now. And just really know that, our mind is very powerful, very powerful. The science is just like really starting to understand like how we can heal ourselves, completely heal ourselves. Placebo, it's so powerful. But what we need to know is how to actually drive it and use it to our advantage. So that being said, really use those tools. Feel free to schedule a session with me, and I'll see you again next Wednesday at 1:30 East. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.